students, I am teacher Nazita back with a new class today, and today we will be looking at a topic that is similar to our last one. But first, let me ask you, how are you doing? And you must be wondering now, why is teacher wearing a mask and some gloves? Well, it is because these are dangerous times. We have to protect ourselves, right? Now, why do we have to protect ourselves, and who are we protecting from? Do you know? It is something called the coronavirus. Now, who is this coronavirus? The coronavirus is a teeny tiny germ that comes through the air and falls on our hands, and then through our hands, when we touch our nose or our mouth, it goes in. It goes inside our body. A virus needs to go inside a living organism to live, okay? So it can grow. Now when this virus goes inside, we get cold, we get fever, we get a sore throat, and all that makes us fall very sick. So this sickness that we get is called COVID-19. And the virus that makes us sick is called coronavirus. And we have to wear these gloves and this mask to stop it from attacking us and making us sick. And that is also why we are staying away from our friends and you are staying at home. So you are safe and sound and away from this virus that will make you sick. And now teacher is over here to help you learn better, because coronavirus cannot defeat us, right? Yes. So we will all together work towards a better tomorrow. Now besides using these gloves, why do I have my mask on? My mask is covering my nose and my mouth, which means that the virus cannot go inside me when I touch my hands to my mouth or my nose or my face, okay? And I'm wearing my gloves so the virus doesn't touch my skin, which is there on my hand. And besides that, when I am not wearing my gloves, I will use something that is called a hand wash. Now we use a hand wash to wash our hands. Why? So that we can kill all the germs. So when we go out and come back in the house, or when we have gone to the washroom, or when we are going to eat, we have to always wash our hands thoroughly and keep them clean. Now what to do if we don't have a hand wash or we don't have a sink which has water? Then we will be using something called the sanitizer. Now the sanitizer is kind of like the hand wash. You put it on your hands, you rub your hands properly everywhere, and you don't wash your hands because it dries up. But it will kill all the germs and all the viruses that are waiting to attack you. Now that we know, it is very important that we protect ourselves from germs like the coronavirus, because coronavirus is not the only one out there. There are many other millions of germs who are waiting to attack us, and it is very important that we protect ourselves. So I want you to now listen or watch this video.
Eric was a sweet little boy. Everybody admired his chubby cheeks and fair complexion. Eric was too proud of his fair complexion. To be honest, at times he would even skip a bath. And when Mommy questioned him, he would simply say, "I am so fair and good looking that no one would believe you that I hadn't taken a shower." Poor Mommy could only yell at him to go back and take a shower. And when Eric did take a shower, he would simply throw water all over his body. It was hardly ever that he cleaned himself well. One day, while Eric was forced to take a bath, he heard someone yell, "You better clean me well today, or I will make your life hell." Eric looked around, but he was alone in the bathroom. So he carried on. As usual, he quickly brushed his teeth, sprinkled a mug full of water over himself, and was about to reach out for the towel when he heard the voice again. "You forgot to clean me," someone said. "Wait, you have to clean me as well," a second voice demanded. Eric looked around, but there was just no one else in the bathroom. Suddenly, his eyes fell on the bathroom mirror. His eyes and ears had developed funny faces, and they were looking at him angrily. "Clean us now," his eyes and ears shouted angrily, "or else you will regret it." "Oh yeah?" scorned Eric. "I won't clean you. You can do whatever you want." Eric came out of the bathroom, got dressed, and rushed towards the living room. It was Sunday, so everyone was at home. Eric sat on the dining table and asked Mom to give him breakfast. While Mom was in the kitchen, Eric asked Dad whether they could go for a movie later that day. Dad answered with a smile and then went to the other room. Eric couldn't understand what Dad had said, but assumed that he had agreed. He waited and waited for the breakfast, but it never came to the table. After about 10 minutes, Eric rushed into the kitchen angrily and asked Mom about the breakfast. Mom kept saying something, but Eric couldn't understand what she was saying. All he could hear was some rumbling and rustling voice that just didn't make any sense. Mom pointed towards the table, but now all Eric could see was a big pile of grit and mucus like the one that forms in the corner of the eyes. Suddenly, Eric realized what was going on. He had refused to clean his eyes and ears, and now they were taking revenge. Quickly, he went to the bathroom. Grit, mucus, and earwax followed him, and within seconds, they started eating him. Eric started yelling and woke up. It was a nightmare. However, from then on, he started keeping his ears and eyes clean. Every morning, he would bath properly with soap and water. To keep his eyes clean, he would clean with a moist towel any grit or mucus in them. Eric not only started washing his eyes with water twice a day, but also started taking good care of his ears. He regularly cleaned earwax with a bud. And not just earwax, he daily cleaned both the outside and the back of the ear with a moist cloth. Indeed, his eyes and ears never complained since that day.
Welcome back, students. Now that you have watched the video, and you have come back here. I hope you all paid close attention to it. And I know you must be wondering, why does teacher not have any gloves on now? Or where is her mask? Well, I don't have anyone with me in the room except for the camera. So I had to remove those. Now let's get to the video and the story that you watched. Who was the little boy? The little boy was Eric. And who was Eric? How did he look? He was very fair, he had soft skin, and he had nice, soft, shiny hair. Now everyone liked Eric. They loved him. Many uncles and aunties would come and give him chocolates and sweets. And so Eric felt very happy and proud that everyone likes him, everyone loves him, so he can do anything and everything he wants. But he had one bad habit. And what was that habit? He did not want to have a regular bath. So what did mom say when she found out that Eric does not want to have bath? She scolded him and told him to go and have a bath because it is important to keep ourselves clean. But did Eric do that? No, he did not. He just said, "No, mother, I don't need to do this, and no one will believe you if you tell anyone." So what did mother do? Mother got very angry and she told Eric, "You go right in and you wash yourself, otherwise you will have to face the consequences." So what happened then? Eric, he was a little scared of his mother, right? So just to show her that he has gone and he has had a bath, he went right into the bathroom. He just splashed some water on himself, wiped himself, and came out. But did he wash himself properly? Did he have a proper bath? No. He only did that to fool his mother. So what happened next? His mother was fooled, of course, but then something bad happened to Eric. He had a nightmare, and in that nightmare, his ears and his eyes spoke to him. And what did they say? They told him that he was not taking proper care, that because of the eyes and the ears being dirty, there could be many problems that he would have to face. Now what happens when we keep our eyes and ears dirty? All those bad germs that I talked about earlier, they all come and stay over there. When we don't kill those germs, they always stay there. And then they keep adding. What is adding? 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. They keep on going further. And then we fall sick. So Eric was not cleaning himself. And then the ears and eyes decided to teach him a lesson. They got blocked. The ears were blocked and he could not hear. While with his eyes, he could not see anything properly. Why? Because he had dirt in his eyes and his ears had wax in them, and so they were blocked. But at the end of the nightmare, he realizes that that was wrong. He should clean himself, otherwise this will actually happen in real life. So what does he do? Immediately he wakes up and he goes and has a proper bath. He takes a nice wet towel, soft cloth, and wipes his face, splashes water in his eyes, and cleans his ears with the earbud. He also wipes behind his ears because it is very important, and germs hide in all the small places. So now we know that we have to keep ourselves clean. And just like Eric, I hope you realize that too. So now you know the topic of our day, which is keeping clean. Our lesson is keeping clean because we have to take care of our body. Now, in what way do we keep ourselves clean? How will we keep our body clean? Because our body is very important. It helps us do many things. So let's see how we can keep ourselves clean. You can see a girl bathing. She is having a bath, and you must do so as well. It is very important that you have bath at least once a day. Otherwise, all that sweat, all that dirt that settles on you and all the germs will have fun on your body. And then what will happen? Then you will smell very bad. So you have to wash your body and you have to wash your hair as well with soap and shampoo. What is the next thing that you have to do? You have to brush your teeth. Very good. What will happen if you don't brush your teeth? You will get germs in your mouth, and those germs will create cavities and spoil your teeth. And besides that, you will also have very bad breath. Whenever you're speaking, people are going to go away from you. So we don't want that, do we? We want our friends to be with us together. So we have to brush our teeth. And how many times do we brush our teeth? We brush our teeth twice a day. 1, 2. Once in the morning and once before going to bed. So remember to brush your teeth. The next thing we have to do is always cover your nose and your mouth with a kerchief. You have to cover your nose and your mouth with a kerchief when you are sneezing or coughing. Now why do you do that? You do that so that any germs that you have don't fly out and go and land on someone else. You don't want anyone else getting sick. Now the next thing you have to do after you have a good bath is you have to always use oil. Now why will we use oil? Because the oil will keep your body nice and soft. Your skin, which is your largest organ, like I told you last time, the skin needs to have something that will nourish it, that will help it, and that is oil. And the next part is, what is this girl doing here? You are right. She is washing her hands. Why is she washing her hands again? Because she has to kill the virus and the germs. Now which virus is going around? The corona virus. So to keep herself safe and protected, she is washing her hands. And you have to wash your hands thoroughly. How will you wash your hands? You will have to wash your hands. You have to scrub them together. You have to wash between your fingers, the backs of your hand, the nails, under the nails. You have to scrub like this and wash them. And at least for 20 seconds you have to wash your hands. Now I would tell you to sing your ABCD, or you can say numbers up till 20 while you're washing your hand. So that is how long you must wash your hands to keep the germs away. Now what is the next thing that we can do to help our body and to keep ourselves clean? What does this girl do? Oh, we can see some hand and we can see a girl, and this hand is holding a small nail cutter. This mother is going to cut the nails of her daughter. Why do we have to cut our nails? Because we have to make them short so they don't poke anyone. Also, the germs collect under your nails. They hide there. They found a nice hiding spot and they hide in there. So we have to keep our nails nice and short. Okay? Then the next part is this boy. And what is this boy doing? He has a nice clean green towel and he is wiping himself off. So you must always use clean towels, clean face cloth, and you have to always wear clean clothes, because bacteria and the germs can always hide in your clothes, in the towels when they are wet and damp. So you have to dry them out, wash them regularly and use. Otherwise, what is the use of you washing your body and having a good bath and then using a dirty towel? That bacteria, all those germs and viruses that are there on the towel will come back on your body, and it will be useless that you had a bath. So we have to always be careful when we use a towel that it is clean, and when we wear our new clothes that they are clean. So we have to always use clean clothes and clean towels. Now another thing we must do is wash our feet. We must always wash our feet, especially today in this time when that virus is roaming around. Whenever we go out and we come back in, we should wash our feet using soap and warm water. And then we must wipe our feet between our toes and make it dry. The next thing is, what is this girl doing? You are right. She is wiping her face with a clean face towel or a face cloth, because we have to clean our eyes, right, and our face, so that the germs can go away. And we cannot use a rough towel on our face, otherwise our skin will feel very scratchy and itchy. So what we have to do, we have to use a soft cloth. You make it wet with warm water and we wipe it across our face. And you must also use soap. And you have to splash nice cool water in your eyes whenever you are watching a video on your phone, on mama's phone, or you have watched TV. Then your eyes need to have some water splashed in them to refresh them. And you have to always clean your eyes. Now the next thing is this little girl. And what is this little girl doing? Yes, the little girl is combing her hair. She's combing her hair. And why do we have to comb our hair? We have to comb our hair so that there are no tangles in it, so that it doesn't fall out and it remains nice and smooth and silky. You have to comb your hair every morning when you wake up, and then every night or after every head bath that you have. And the last thing that I want you to remember is to wear clean socks and clean shoes. What do you have to do? Wear clean socks and clean shoes. You must wear clean socks and clean shoes. Why? Because if you don't wear clean socks, then the bacteria will be trapped in there. The germs that are waiting to make you sick will be in the socks. And if you don't wear clean shoes, if you keep wearing the same shoes, the shoes will also start smelling bad and the bacteria will get collected in there. So you must make it a point to wash your shoes and wear clean shoes. I know you cannot wash it, so you have to tell your mama or papa to wash the shoes and polish them and keep them neat and tidy. Why do you do this? You do this so your feet are safe. Now if you wash your feet properly and then go and wear some dirty socks, will your feet be clean? No, they will be dirty back again. Then that is the reason you have to wear clean socks and clean shoes so you can keep yourself clean. So do you know why we have to keep ourselves clean, students? Yes, we have to keep ourselves clean to keep ourselves healthy, and so that all our body parts can function properly. Like Eric, who had not cleaned his ears were blocked, and he had not cleaned his eyes. So what happened? He could not see because of all the dirt that came in his eyes. So you must clean yourself, because only if we keep ourselves clean will we be able to use the body parts that we have to their greatest and highest potential. We have to keep them clean so we can do all those things we want to do. You do want to see a rainbow, right? So to see a rainbow, your eyes need to be healthy. And to do that, you have to take care of your eyes. If you want to listen to music, you have to clean your ears. And that way, you can enjoy that music. You want to speak to someone and you want to eat good food, then you have to clean your mouth. You have to brush your teeth and you have to scrub your tongue. That way you will have a good breath and your teeth will be strong and healthy. And you have to always wash your full body and have bath regularly. You have bath with warm water. That way all the germs and bacteria and all those naughty viruses will die and go off. Now I hope you will all remember what we have done today. Now I want you to watch a little video that will show you how you have to properly wash your hands. Thank you and enjoy.
Those kids are talking about germs again. They're trying to stop us from making people sick. Shh, I want to hear what they're saying about me. What makes you think they're talking about you? They're probably talking about me. I'm much better looking. You may smell better, but I'm the handsome one.
You mean I have to wash my hands every day to get rid of the germs that can make me sick?
Sheesh! You have to wash your hands more than once a day. Germs hide in all kinds of places like cell phones, pets, countertops, doorknobs, and of course in the bathroom too.
If you wash your hands and you do it right, well, you won't get as sick in the middle of the night. So listen carefully and learn the right way. Get rid of us germs so you can go out and play. Let's do it in the day or night. Wash your hands and get it right. I like the doo-doo part. Of course you do. You're a germ.
So, you're telling me pretty much anything we touch can have bacteria and viruses on them. And those germs can get onto your hands, then into your body through your mouth and nose and make you sick. Makes sense. That's why it's so important to wash your hands often throughout the day.
Especially after using the bathroom and before eating. And don't forget after blowing your nose or coughing. Spit and snot aren't the only things that can fly out, and tissues don't catch it all.
I guess you can never get rid of germs, but you can outsmart them by washing your hands. Even you can be smarter than a germ.
It's you we need to worry about. It's not enough just to wash your hands often. You need to do a good job of it too. You have to scrub your hands well if you want to wash away the germs, because they like to hide.
I'm liking these hands. You're right, buddy. There's lots of great places to hide. You hide under the nails. I'll hide between the fingers.
First, turn on the tap and wet your hands. Warm water works best. Use plain liquid soap. Scrub your palms together, then the backs of your hands. Your thumbs, most people forget to wash them, you know. Between your fingers. Then scrub your knuckles to clean your cuticles. That's the part of your skin that's closest to your fingernail. And your fingertips to clean under your nails. You should scrub for at least 15 seconds before rinsing off the soap. Then dry your hands well with a paper towel. Don't forget to use a paper towel to turn off the taps and open the door. Otherwise, you'll just get germs from the handles on your hands again.
I can't see. Help! I can't see.
I guess washing your hands properly isn't all that tough. And I would rather wash my hands than get sick anyway. I hate being sick. Okay, smarty pants, what about when there's no sink?
When you don't have soap and water to wash off the germs, you can use hand sanitizer to kill them. You squirt the sanitizer into your hand, then rub your hands together, using the same steps you do to wash them. Your palms, backs of your hands, thumbs, between your fingers, knuckles, and fingertips. You still scrub for 15 full seconds. You just don't rinse it off.
They're catching on to all our